Honors ASL 3, Unit 20, Explaining Rules PDF. You have to figure out for the vocab or the signs that you use, figure out if the rule is more authoritative and you have no choice, or if the rule is more diplomatic, like you shouldn't do it, to figure out which words you use. So like authoritative, you have no choice, you must do it. Illegal, you are not allowed, not permitted, things like that. Versus diplomatic, where you should do something. It's better to do this. Don't do it, or like, I won't recommend it, okay? So we have page 3, your rules vocab. Less than or less than. Reduce your speed, make it smaller. You are over the limit. Forbid, illegal. Must have to. Limit. Yellow light is flashing. White and then broken lines versus a solid white line. Green light, yellow light, red light. So your yield sign is an upside down triangle. You have your blue curb, your red curb. Your merge sign is a diamond to merge. Don't go on top of each other, merge. Your speed signs are rectangles, so you have 25 miles per hour, 35 miles per hour, 65 miles per hour. Polite, fine with a little bow. Rude, 10-2, 25s. Now for 10-2, just like with large, big, you go. That 10-2 is B-I-N-G, bing. And then parallel to. We are using parallel to for comparing cultures. So like, for example, hearing culture, we do this, while parallel to deaf culture, they do this. Okay? So with your driving rules, you have to put your topic first, and then you explain what the rule is. Okay? So we have number 1. Red light is on, means you has to stop. Okay? Illegal, number 2, so you have yellow, your double yellow lines means it is illegal to pass one another or to make a U-turn. Because it is illegal, it is forbidden, you can repeat forbid again at the end. Okay? When you see pedestrian crossing sign, so we have when as a condition, and also we're talking about that sign, so it's a topic. Okay, so yellow, diamond, person, and they're walking means that people are going across. You must reduce your speed, safe, and then you can go. Okay, we're talking about speed limits. So we have near school when you're driving and school's in session. So we have, suppose you are driving in a school area and children are playing, you must drive 25 miles per hour or less. When you come 100 feet of a railroad crossing, and so railroad 100 feet ahead of you, and you can't see the tracks 400 feet in both directions when you look. Okay, so for example, like when it's dark. So suppose you're driving and we are going to approach the train tracks. I'm going to take 2 tracks. So as you approach, from here, your car to the train tracks is 100 feet. Okay? And you can't see the train 400 feet. Look right, look left. You must reduce to 15 miles per hour. The speed limit on freeways or highways. Okay, going over. Okay, so here in California, freeway speed, the limit is 70 miles per hour. Suppose you go over, you can get a ticket. Okay. Who has the right of way? Okay, 4-way stop, same time. Okay, so suppose at an intersection there are 2 cars. Now I'm going to put my right hand palm in, my left hand, I'm facing forward, okay, at the same time. Should first who? The car on the right is first. I'm going to put my cars back, my right palm in, my left forward. My right hand palm in is going to go across, drop, forward, done. Hey, personal safety when you are driving. So we have, you ride in a car, you must have your seatbelt. The load space or the bed of a truck, unless it has seatbelts. So you are driving a truck and people are sitting in the back. Seatbelt none, forbidden. Okay, so everyday life rules. Okay, so here, class, speaking is not permitted. It's oddest, it's rude, don't do it. Quiet after 11 p.m. Okay, so after time 11, too much noise, running around and screaming, don't do it. No running around the pool, set up your swimming pool, running around, forbidden. It's not illegal, it's just forbidden. Okay, so this is pre 9/11. You had to check in just 20 minutes before. So airplane you're getting on, it is better 20 minutes before to go to the gate and let them know that you are checking in. Okay. Cultural rules. So we are going to compare one culture to another. Okay, so for most of these, it's going to be another country and then the United States. So we have here in America, men or women are outside walking and they're holding hands. That's fine. Over there in Japan, holding hands, wrong. Okay. Eye contact. So over there in China, a person who's older is talking and children look at them. I'm going to put my kids, they're short, and the older person is looking down on them because they're taller. Not polite. Must put them back. The children have to look down, okay, to show respect. Here in America, children, everyone's looking at each other, fine. Okay. Arab countries, so over there in an Arab country, when you're done eating, burp, you should. It means the food is delicious. Here in America, eat, finish, burp, not polite. Okay, working here and in Spain, they have a siesta. So over there in Spain, pinch your or your coin flip for a little bit. People work all morning, stop time 12, 1 o'clock, go home and stay for 3 hours, eat and rest. Finish, come back to work at 4 for all afternoon. Here in America, people bing, go to work, time 8, work all day, finish, they go home. And then deaf people and hearing people. So deaf people, bing, say bye, bye, exaggerate, bye, 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 half hour, leave. Parallel tune, hearing people, bing, say bye, leave, finish. Okay, driving rules, we got some more driving rules. We have 11. Okay, so when you drive, must have your driver's license. Okay, to turn, you're in a unprotected left, so you gotta wait, right? So you're driving and you want to turn left. You must wait. Car comes towards you, toward, finish and is safe, turn left. Driving in the fast lane, someone wants to pass. So suppose you are driving in the fast lane, okay? Other car wants to pass. You must move to the right, they pass. Headset, earplugs, talk on the phone while driving. When you are driving, it's illegal to have headset, earplugs, earbuds, or talk on the phone. Hold it up. Can't see turn lights. So when you're driving, you can't see 1,000 feet ahead of you. You must lights on. If you have your high beams on, like if you're driving in the forest, so you're driving and your lights are on. Other car coming towards you. In between you is 500 feet. You must lights reduce. Okay. Don't drive in the blind spot. So when you're driving, other car, they can't see you. Okay. Mountain, 1-lane mountain road. Okay. So mountain that has 1 lane. You're driving, going up, other car coming down. First two, the downhill must back up so that you can pass, and then they come down. Okay. See or hear emergency vehicle, pull over. So when you're driving, you see or hear emergency vehicle sirens. You must pull over, and the sirens pass, finish, keep going. Under 18, you have to have a helmet. So you are riding a bike, old, 18, younger, must have helmet, and it has to be fastened. Blood alcohol content. So you're driving. It's illegal to have blood alcohol concentration, or BAC, of 0.08% or more. Okay, made it to the games. Classifiers, examples. Okay, so we have card game, old maid. You need 3 or more players. Before you shuffle the cards, you're going to remove all the queens except the queen of spades. She's the old maid. So take them out, shuffle. You're going to deal out all of the cards. Okay? So the players are going to hold, and they're going to remove any pairs. For example, suppose I have a 2 and a 2. I'm going to put them down. Start game who? The dealer to the left. So the player is going to pick a card from any other player. Suppose they pick a card that matches the card that they have, put it down. For example, I pick a 2. I have a 2, put him down, next person. Suppose the card that they pick doesn't match a card that you have, next person. For example, I pick a 2, I don't have a 2, put it in, next person. Keep going until all the cards are gone and one person is stuck with the queen of spades. That person is the loser. They're the old maid. Alright. Card game, go fish. Go fishing. You need 2 or more players. Cards, shuffle. I'm going to deal out 7, 7, 7, 7. The remaining cards, put them in the middle. Okay? So players are going to hold their cards and they're going to remove any pairs. For example, suppose me have 2, 2, grab them, put them down. Start game who? Dealer left. Okay. Player is going to ask another player for a card that they have. If the other player has the card they ask for, give it, put it down, ask again. For example, do you have a 2? Yes, give, take, put, down, ask again. Suppose I ask and they don't have the card asked for, tell me, go, fish, and pick it up from the pile. Okay? For example, do you have a 2? No, go, fish, pile. Okay? Now, suppose from the pile, I pick up the card that I had asked them for, put it down, ask again. For example, do you have a 2? No, go, fish. 2, put it down, ask again. Suppose the card I pick up is not the card that I asked them for, next person. For example, do you have a 2? No, go, fish. Pick up a 3, put it in there, next person. Keep going till all the cards are gone. Win game how? The player that has the most pairs. Okay. Group games. Group game, red light, green light. Red light, green light. Okay. All players are in a lineup. I'm gonna put them, just kidding, on my right. Okay. One person is gonna line up here about 15 feet. Okay. This person can say 3 things. Green light, which means run fast. For example, whoosh. Number 2, yellow light means slowly walking. For example, red light means stop. For example, okay, now this person can say any of the 3 whenever they want. Okay, so suppose a player moves wrong, they have to go back and start again. For example, yellow light, red light, they stop, but one person wrong falls, go back, start again. Win game how? The first player touch now becomes this person. Okay, and then last one. Do you love your neighbor? You love your neighbor. Okay. All players are going to stand in a circle. One person stands in the middle. Okay. This person is going to ask any player that they want, do you love your neighbor? Suppose you get asked. You can say 2 things, yes or no. Suppose you say yes, that means your neighbors must switch before this person steals your spot. Okay? Suppose I say no, I have to finish the sentence, quote, but I love people with blank. Okay? For example, no, but I love people with hair brown. That means all players that have hair brown must switch before the middle person steals the spot. The player that doesn't have a spot now becomes the middle person. Okay.